very deep, but FNATIC, they overlapped a couple of stuns, and at this point, you know, when that fight starts at 21-1, it's an uphill battle for sure, and this is very scary. You know, this team will not be playing qualifiers. This is going to be their last DPC event, perhaps last tournament before we see FNATIC at TI, and they look lost, Toby. They look like a fragment of their former selves when you compare their dominance at the start of the season when they were able to trade blows with teams like Secret. Now it doesn't even feel like they're on the same tier.
Majority of the points actually came for this DPC was at Dream League, and ever since then they were at least at every single major, but the results definitely weren't singing for them. In fact, out of everything, they still qualify for a major every time for all of this DPC. But it's rough, to say the least. Now forward will take Roshan. They'll get the Aegis Immortal behind them. And FNATIC will have probably one last big test of their defense abilities, and we'll see if this Deucer can finally be a real hero. Forward smoke up, they will get aggressive. They just need a target. They found one. SD's out underneath the Dire Observer Ward, so you'll say goodbye to our poor little Shadow Demon. Chavs was coming out on some kind of mission. Probably hoping for the 25-minute boundaries while DJ begins his own TP out. They have enough damage and they got the disable. The Ulcenter sends him up. DJ will hit the DAC. No buyback for a minute. This is forward, not having to expend any major abilities to get high ground.
And they just have such a huge reach advantage. You're trying to keep your Leshrac safe in the back lines, but it's just not a possibility. Any charge, any jump forward from CCNC, he's going to immediately be taken down as they start to siege the base.
Look at the SB charge. The second they get information on Arbet, they just move forward. You are the only thing that stops them is the fortification, but with Liquid Fire, this tower doesn't even have that much of an influence anymore to try and repel forward. MSS can chip away at this building so easily. And what does Ice want to do? Hold stop a like, that doesn't happen. Not even stopping an SB.
It's tier 4, or tier 3 rather. Now to the shrines. They would probably push, but as you can see, the ping from Pi. Yep, there's no need to do anything just yet. Just MSS TP's bounties. Snaking's gonna go regen up. Look to charge back forwards once he gets vision. Very clinical, very safe from forward. Yeah, they probably don't need to do this conservatively, but they are playing against Medusa, and they are against elimination at the moment in a must-win tournament.
Yeah, you do not play with this best of one. Like, the best of one lower brackets are already nerve-wracking enough. But at the same time, you don't want to play too defensive if you let him back in, but your kill count's the same as your net worth, which is the same as the amount of minutes in this game. You're feeling pretty good right now. It's 26 across the board. And you was getting close towards the AC.
Yep. They
oh, look, another double damage room for forward.
They could wait for it, but I just don't know if it's necessary. 27,000 gold ahead. It's 26-1, so it's safe to say forward recognize the advantage they have at the moment.
You have a 3-minute Aegis, and you have a double damage on Lifestealer. Snaking is going by himself. He doesn't have the rest of his team with him. In fact, he's just walking himself away for a second so they could re-engage. Arbet out in the trees, one hit. Snaking can't even let it off. So they'll move back towards the mid.
DJ's got to make some crazy toss back plays.
Yoaz just going for him with a rage up. They're not going for anything there. Just beats into the range rack, into the melee racks.
They got the Stampede used though.
Oh, nice route. Here comes charge forward from Snaking, connecting. Defensive disruption already being used by Jams, trying to create a couple more MPs, but oh my god, that sleight of fist damage and the spirit jump for Snaking just never strikes MP down. Buybacks available for the Shrek. If they want to hold their mid-ranks, they'll have to use it right now, but the Ice Pump, it'll connect on the SD. That was their save. Both heroes have buyback, but both are not committing if they'll lose their mid lane of racks. But they'll lose a hell of a lot more in just a second. Forward are not going to leave your home. No. They're battling into their own tombstone. They're good.
And they have so much poke and sustain thanks to the Pylai die undying, and not to mention, you know, that it's just so easy for them to play. How does FNATIC do anything here? They're trying to...
They're going to try and blink toss back.
Yeah.
But there's no instant control after it.
They've got to pray that the ice stun lands perfectly, but even that, you can maybe kill one hero right now, but they'll immediately buy back.
Who do you get? Like any...
You can't GG out. You can't, because, you know, this is it. This is your tournament, but what's... Abed's like, well, I need an item. I don't want to buy a Maelstrom. I'll wait for a Scotty, I guess. But then the courier will have to go all the way to the top secret shop. I mean, Forward might just back. They lost Aegis on the Lifestealer, or rather, they're going to momentarily. But I mean, Arcane Rune on CCNC, you just 2 racks uncontested. They're probably thinking like, all right, there's something fishy here, you know? Maybe there's a rapier on the way to the Dusa, and they're trying to set up this mega play.
Maybe they're so much more further ahead than we thought they were. We just don't know. It really is not the case. Ford will come in for the last round of black racks on the bottom. And FNATIC have to do some level of initiation. They can't just allow these racks to topple. They have to show that if they're in this game for a reason, we need to see that reason.
Well, I'd like to see it soon. There is the Scotty. He walks all the way up to ensure he picks it up. But I'm just not sure it addresses the true issue right now with the FNATIC lineup, which is a lack of damage. Yes.
34k advantage. There goes the Aegis Immortal timing out. So Ford won't have that, but they'll have probably the full Assault Cuirass done on the Lifestealer.
Oh, he's had that for a bit. He's on his way to the next item.
That
2K gold already.
Going dataless. Snaking's got the package.
Yep.
Express delivery. No DHL sponsor in this tournament, though. But FNATIC, they're trying to hide as far back as possible. Observers and sentries looking for any kind of extra information, because that's what Forward needs. Forward don't see inside the FNATIC base, but they want a good start. So their first sentry, they'll get rid of the obs if they can get up the hill. Actually just Infest popping out, so Yawar can run forward. Put the Solar Crest on him, let him beat it at the tier 3 tower, and force some level of reaction from FNATIC.
It's half health almost, and he's still going to be full HP thanks to the Soul Rip spam from Pylai Dai, who will, I believe, is that Greaves he's completed already? I think that's what's on the courier here. And CCNC has an Ags. Oh my god. They're just too farmed, and they can spam spells with no risk either because of the nature of the lineup. I love Ember Jakiro, always have, so easy to cover.
They just hit jabs in the trees. Yawar protected by Lincoln Sphere. He does not care. Abed can't snake him. They can't do anything against him. And Ice been waiting in these trees for the second coming. They're pinging out. There's like, Ice like, oh, can I go? There's your monster. Got him before the rage can come up. Maybe they're gonna pop damage, get the kill. No, Yawar! He can just raid. Open wounds, and the slider system CCNC will do it. This is over. They can buy back everyone they want. And for Ford, they're stoned for the moment, but like the eternal stone statues, they will come back to life and start murdering everybody. Abed wants to try and fight, but CCNC's not done just yet. Another slider fist forward, another spirit committal. This Aghanim set to Ember, just going to work. Abed is down for the count. No buybacks available. GG is called. 35-1. We may even have 36-1 by the end of this one. We do. 41k advantage. Forward Gaming have not only to FNATIC, they have slaughtered FNATIC. Look at the smiles. These guys, why was that so easy?
I'm not sure, Toby. I don't even know if Forward really recognizes like what happened in that game. They just